Hello and welcome back to another tutorial on jsPsych. For today's tutorial, we are going to look at some of the details that we have not looked at for the past few tutorials. More importantly, I want to get at the debrief screen because right now what's happening is after we've done the debrief, I've changed this already, but before that it was please contact the experimenter after we have finished. And then the participant might have exited the screen, but we are only saving our experiment or the data after the debrief block. So when this debrief block is finished, it saves. So what we want to do is to tell the participant to continue to the next screen, which is please press next. And then when they press next, we will have finished the experiment, and then the data will have been saved. And there'll be a console log telling that go to the finish page. But we want to open up a finish page to tell them they can close the screen. I've looked at many ways on how to serve this page over here, but apparently it's not working for me. I have to figure out why. I will update the tutorial in the future if I find out a better way. But for now, let's say this is what we can do. So we have to create a page manually. So my debrief, so my close page. So let's say you want to create a close page. My close screen, let's say close screen. You have to create the document. So document refers to the entire HTML page. So we're going to create an element for that. So this is the tag for the element. So we're going to create a div tag. So I'm going to copy my close screen dot inner HTML. So this is the text that we're going to show. Data has been saved. You can now close this screen. And we have to create the class name. So this is the ID of the tag. So the name of the tag, we're going to call it debrief. After we have created that, we are going to append that to our document body. So append child. And that's that. So the next thing we have to do is to create a CSS file. I've already created that file. It's called css.styles. So let me show you. So once you've created the css.styles, you'll have to create the div tags and the CSS style for the div tag. So this is the class, the tag that we created, the div tag, and the name of that tag that we have assigned for that paragraph is debrief. So it corresponds to the class name. What we're going to do is to create the font size, let's say 60 pixel. Font.weight, we want bold, so bold. And we want to be in the center of the screen, so text.align center. So that's all we need. So let's say, let me close this paragraph. So I will create 2 lines. So we have the div tag, debrief tag. Everything looks okay. Let's close. And let's run it. So I have my terminal inside WebStorm. If you don't, you have to open it, your terminal and navigate to the directory and type node app.js. So we're listening to port 3000. Oops. So begin some practice trials, completed, experimental instructions, and we'll begin. When it's done, please press next. We have completed the end of the experiment, and data has now been saved. So we have to move it up to the top of the screen. Thing is, because the JSPsych has the element on the top, and we're pushing it down. So what we have to do is to set the alignment up and down. So let's do that in our styles.css. Okay, so we have to vertical align. Let me check. So we have to create the margin at the bottom so we can push the text up. So margin dash bottom. Let's create 250 pixels. Because the screen is 500, we're going to push it up by half. And then we can run it again. Let's press. So right now it's in the middle of the screen. So you can see it's there. So they can close the screen right now. Once they're done, you can close the screen and let the experimenter know that the data has been finished. So let's say there is a problem saving data. We want to simulate that. So I'm gonna put, instead of values, I'm gonna put get, and I'm gonna run the entire thing again. So we should be able to get the error. So a problem writing to Dropbox, data will be saved to a computer. Please contact the experimenter. But the data has been saved here. So what happens right now is it's gonna save. It's gonna save as a locally in the computer, and then when it's saved, data has been saved, you can close the screen. So I simulated error and the data is still showing. This screen is still showing. So either way, the participant know that the experiment has ended, they can close the screen. That's what we want. So we have created the finish page. So let's write a comment, commented section, create finish screen, and that's it. So either way, we have created a screen for them to finish up, and it should be running properly. Everything should be running properly. We'll close everything just to make sure we have everything that we need on this page. Constants are set. So remember that it's conventional to put a constant at the top or somewhere or in another page. And they are named as capital letters. Looks like everything is done. So we don't have to log anything here. So, all right, that's it. That's the end of today's tutorial. Hope to see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.